everybody from the land of really, really, really smoky place. We've got some fresh white sage. It is also all over me. It's holy smokes up in here, okay? This is going to be a daily tarot story. Okay, so let me do the spiel because that was weird. Typically, I pick up the cards and I do kind of a pre-shuffle and I just start to stir around the energy or whatever. But that was crazy. That's the Ace of Cups, in case you're curious. Real quick, I'm Dharma. Nice to meet you. This is Daily Tarot Stories, okay? We laugh and we giggle and we talk about stupid shit. Except sometimes it winds up being like what goes on in your life for the next 24 hours or so. But more importantly, we're all kind of the same here, like-minded folks, and we talk about things that are helping us all ascend together. We don't really do it from a love and life perspective because we are working with our shadows instead of against them. Yes? To heal it and to balance it and to what have you. So this is going to be a tarot story. It's a collective for all signs. It's just listen, okay? And it's for 24 to 36 hours. It's not necessarily, it's just your day. It's not love or life or business or anything. It's just things that might happen in the next 24 hours or so. All right. And when I started to pick up, so let's get started, guys, angels from our tribe, from the highest good, please, coming in, calling it Michael's gatekeeper, as always, opening up the circle. Thank you very much. When I was meditating and getting ready for all of this, I kept seeing the swans. And I was like, I'm going to pull all the swans. And I was like thinking, like, I was looking at because if you haven't seen this over here, I have a wall of tarot. Well, shit, never mind. I'm not going to show you, but it's over there. Okay, a big one. A big, huge wall. That was really fucking dumb. Stay. Was looking through all the decks to see which one was going to be where all my swan decks were, because I was like, I'm going to pull them all, right? Anyway, I ended up with the Hush Tarot, and I just picked this up and started getting ready, and the Ace of Cups flung out. Upright. Normally, I wouldn't even have taken it, except for I'm like, oh my God, that's the Ace of Cups. And when I pulled this deck off the shelf, that's what I saw, was the Ace of Cups. And this one, it's pretty, it does look like new life, right? Because it is the skull. And the skull talks about death, rebirth, whatever. But I also want to talk about the fact that that's a bird. Right? And so we talk about the fact that we follow the raven and the crow. And there's plenty of other birds that have their own animal medicine, but those birds talk about omens and paying attention and being aware of the magic that's around you. And I feel like there has been all of these thoughts. The raven was inside somebody's head. All of the thought, and if the raven is a person, perhaps we'll see. But the skull is a character in this story. And all of these thoughts, whether it is about a thing or a person, was inside of their head. And somehow with this Ace of Cups, they're coming out with it. I just can't fight this feeling anymore. Basically, they want to, in the Queen of Swords is like, she might be the raven. Okay, the one that's paying attention, the one that's aware. And I feel like I always say that when you're naked in these images, that it's vulnerability. Like all of a sudden somebody's like looking around like, she takes the mask off. I heard me too. Me too. And then you have the star and and then it's this and the Six of Cups. And then you have the star, which is, if you look at it, it's almost like it's the same skull. Okay, I'm not going to just pretend that I didn't see the Ten of Pentacles under there, but it's the skull, and it's like they come out with it and they get the response that they were looking for, and they come back and they're like adorning the skull. Somebody might put like flowers or trinkets or something like that on somebody, or they're just I don't know, touching them or whatever. It doesn't have to be touching. They're taking care of it. I love it. That looks like a Viking helmet. It actually looks like this does look like it is, and it doesn't look like it is a helmet on that skull. Like this is a downed warrior. And this raven, like it's almost like once they're allowed out, once they're allowed out of that person's mind, they can then flutter around and then do all of the taking care of. It's like, for goodness sakes, you've been holding me back forever. Let me love you. And then there's something about it to where they're like, okay, fine. The Six of Cups is relevant. The fact that both of these are, my right hand is itching. What do you mean I have no battery? Oh, it's handy if the plug is plugged in. I heard that one time about electricity. There. Boom. We have, whoa. And everything came alive all of a sudden. Maybe it's like that. Where someone realized they were low and they were like, what if I plug this in? What if I try this here equation? And then everything comes to life. Look, and then that's what I'm saying. She's like, me too. This might be someone who's been thinking about saying I love you or saying some kind, because this is the bird and it's birds say stuff, right? And she's like, let's say pretend that they were like, I love you. And she's like, me too. Or they're like, I'm attracted to you. And she's like, me too. I miss you. Me too. I'm hungry. Me too. All day long. There's Lasguna. She came out last night. These two came out last night. Let me shuffle these real good before I pull any. Come on, wiggle it in there. So all we know so far is that this is in regards to a past love, whether it's past life or past, past as in like someone. When you see the Six of Cups, okay, and when you're doing 24-hour tarot, it literally could have been yesterday for the past, right? But when you talk about Six of Cups, this is someone that you would miss. That's the feeling of Six of Cups. Like if they were gone, you would miss them. Oh. It came out again. No way! These cards are cool. Me too. She's like, me too. Do you want to be in a relationship? Me too. They want it. Both of them. Look at that. Teom came out. Look, it's like the male and female Teom. I wish that I could flip the cards around so that they were both facing each other, because that's what it looks like. It's like they both take a knee. And be like, whoosah. You're the one that I want. You are the one I want. You, honey. And she's all, me too. So can we... I feel like I don't know what to say. Me too. I want to go to the park. Me too. I want to get married. Me too. I want to sleep in all day. Me too. What do you want to do? Play baseball. Me too. Just together, right? It doesn't matter. She's been waiting, and that's what I'm saying. So now you have a catalyst. That's this moment That's when the thoughts are allowed to come out of the headspace. The fish. The insight in the world. So somebody is going to try to establish they figured it out. We've been talking about this for a while. That somebody's been trying to come up with a plan ski to get you like around, or I don't know, whatever, however that works out. But they figured it out, and it has to do with money. Somebody might straight up, to get things going, to get it all started and to start letting the thoughts out, they might approach you like 3, 4 o'clock, something like that, with a proposal to do some money stuff. They figured out that was how they could, that was their insight. That's what they figured out. This is how I can get this started. This person is exceptional. And she's like always ready to do whatever. Okay, me too. Let's build a house. Okay. I love building houses. I just saw important details. We'll get back to that if it comes back out. But I want to see, I'm kind of curious about this moment because it's the Star and the 6 of Cups and I just saw Wheel of Fortune too. Wow. It's the mice and then the lovers and the dolphins. This person is your friend first and foremost, okay? But something happened between you guys to where it started to deteriorate. Maybe somebody got sick, or maybe somebody was really stressed out, or maybe somebody had like a full-on fucking anxiety attack. I've been known to do that. Really bad. Sometimes it makes me throw up. It's true. Not always, but sometimes. Anyway, something happened and there was a deterioration, and then all of the thoughts and all of the things went into the headspace. Like this whole thing, I need to... Now, I keep noticing this crown. It's crown. The letter H might be significant. It's like a crest. You see that right there? And it comes with a crown. Well, I believe I'm designed perfectly to wear a crown. I'm just saying. I don't know what that is. What's the crown? Can I ask? I'm like, I don't know what it is. Can I ask? Someone knows that. What I just said, what I was kidding about. I think that's what they know. That you're like crown material. What is the crown? Because you have the archer, right? And that's someone, they choose you to wear it. So I suppose that anybody could wear a crown in their own right, in their own life, any day. And if you have, a family or whatever, that would be your crest, your name crest. And your family would have your own jewels. Crown, that's the crown jewels, right? Well, this one is empty. It's headless. It needs a head. So we'll put it on you. Let's not skip past the fact that I just totally went away from the fact that these two people aren't even talking to each other. But now we are. I was like, are you sure you can do this? They're like, I think I can. Somebody wants to maybe impress somebody else, even though something's just hard. Can we talk about Teom and Lasguna here? Because these two are like two peas in a pod. They might be bigger than you like that. Like that would be fabulous spooning, wouldn't it? Like they could come up behind you and be taller than you still. But that part doesn't. You could even be the same size. Their thighs might be really prominent too. You ever seen a dude with big thighs? He's thick. Okay. That's what I mean. I feel like this stance is important or relevant. For whatever reason, I feel like both people are on their knees. Like that. And she's like, okay. And he's like, are you sure? And she's like, definitely. And he's like, I fucking love you. And she's like, me too. And it's magnetic. It's explosive even. What changes here? It's a feel when these two, like, that's why I'm saying you might just lean up against this person. Have you ever like been around somebody, whenever they come around, you lean on them, right? Just because their energy feels good. And it came with this, right? It's when you get next to this person, you feel complete. You're like, I feel much better. No, I called it. Fuck yeah, I did. It's the swans. I knew it. I knew they were going to come out. How long has that been on the bottom of the deck? I didn't even see it. The reason that it feels right, the reason that it feels centered, and I've been talking about this for a while too, that is the look of two calm boats meeting each other who don't have any qualms or issues about whether or not you're the one. Like, have you ever been in a relationship or like been sputtering to try to date somebody and the whole time they were like, I don't know if it's you. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I can guarantee you that's how you know that it's not them. Because if you're not sure, these two are not unclear under any circumstances. I heard they were, which totally is contradictory to what I just said. But on this day, they're not. Okay? Right? They're not confused. And when they finally get together, I think that these two might have been maybe longing for alone time together, just the chance to get to speak or to be close or something like that, because this feels like a sigh of relief. It really does. Like when you're after a long day and you're looking at the stars or whatever and you just lean back like, that's amazing. You guys are, well, the dog and the raccoon. This person is and always will be the most supportive friend ever. You know that song, why don't you love me like my dog does, baby? When you go home, or when I come home, I want you to just go crazy, right? That's how these two love each other. When they see each other, their tails wag in real life, IRL. Okay, but they also do like trash panda stuff with each other. It's dirty and fun and creative with their little gloved fists. Okay. And you guys might also laugh a lot and like have irresponsible adventures. All right. And my hand is itching again. Ooh, and we have a mystery card I didn't even see. The beaver. I bet. I want to say persistence pays off. Congratulations. Well done. Something like that. And then I've got the magician. Spiritual wisdom and magic, yes, but it's the generous one. Oh my goodness. The magician and the two of cups. And the empress. What? Ooh, I've never seen this empress card. Oh my God. Look, she's got that snake by the fucking neck. Or stop rejecting me. Stop it. And they're like, okay. I'm not going to do that. She's like, me too. But she's, look at her face. Stop. Let me love you. Didn't I start out by saying that? Let me love you. And they're like, okay, fine. But the magician and the two of cups, I mean, that's a match made in heaven. Maybe that's why I'm using the angel cards. What is this moment right here where they're leaning in? He's like, are you sure? And she's like, yeah. And they're like, I love you. And she's like, I love you too. And it's all like fireworks and stuff. Like a rock. It's the Chariot. I'm just looking at the card. 1 second. There might be a moment where you have to reach up and grab somebody's hand. Like, have you ever, like, tried to step down off something and, like, some dude reached out and gave you their hand just so you could step down? Because it does look like they're stepping onto shaky ground or whatever, but you have some kind of shield. I'm asking about this moment where these two are together. I keep hearing alone time. You get alone time. 4 of Cups and 7 of Swords. Stolen alone time. I don't know what that means. It's almost like someone runs in and grabs somebody else's hand and they're like, run. And the other one's like, okay. And then they run. Kind of like when it's Japril, okay? He comes in and he's like, April, I love you. And she's like, me too. And then they run together. Away from everyone. Just to be I'm the one who wants to be with you. Deep inside, I hope you feel it too. There's a bit of vibe for like a week of hard 80s vibe. So I don't know if you know someone who's like rough and tough. I'm the one who wants to be with you. Me too! Deep inside, I hope you feel it too. Me too! We can all just start clapping. Me too! We have a dance. We have a cheer now. Finally. So what's this moment? Because it looks like it's stolen. Like their moment, right? And then they run off. 10 of Pentacles. Mm-hmm. 10 of Pentacles. And so it is I'm the one who wants to be with you. Yay. Yay! King of Wands. Okay, so they're coming forward to you. You don't have to do anything. So let's get some actions here because that's amazing. And so it is. They come up and I'm the one who wants to be with you, and you're all me too. And then it's the sun. I mean, end of story. And this is like a stolen moment. What is ooh, random. What are these? What are those? Oh my goodness. It's the Southern Tarot or the Southern Oracle. I forgot about these. What is the where do I want to start? What's the job thing? It might be about a dog. It might be like, can you take my dog out during the day? And you're like, fuck yes. I mean, sure. That might work with my schedule. Simmer down, okay? They love you. Me too. Wait, what did I want to know? That's the whole story. What is it that I'm searching for here? I keep hearing 3 or 4 o'clock. 16. That's 4 o'clock. And it's going to startle you, I guess, for whatever reason. I'm the one who wants to be with you. I don't know. I don't think there's anything else that I want to know. Maybe a sign for who's Virgo, Leo, and Capricorn. Those are all the ones I got yesterday. I wish I knew what was going on in the sky right now. Because that's relevant. Because those are the 3 ones I got yesterday. So I wonder if there's some kind of planetary something happening within those 3 that make this... I don't know, man. You know who knows? Sal. Sal knows that. If that guy knows anything, he knows that answer. That's that fucking guy. Can I get an outcome? I just grabbed the Twin Flame Tarot. Okay. Oh. I don't know if I want to show it to you. I'm speechless. Me. Everything feels haunted today. Okay. God. I'm like, what's the outcome? And first of all, I grabbed the Twin Flame Tarot on accident. I never use this. Okay. Boom. And then because they take action, they're going to take action. Just fucking go spa alert. All right. If there ever was a spa alert, I'm the one who wants to be with you. Me too. It's true. So that looks like a good night. That's funny. Can we get any other side messages, please, for the tribe? Also, you might be finishing something that seems impossible. You make it look like fucking butter. You might also, like, push away somebody who's talking shit. Just rando. And I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. And for some of you, the person who you're longing for is going to reach out to you. I didn't say that. My guides did. Okay? You know why I didn't want to say that? Because I don't fucking believe it. That's why you're longing. Okay? Because they're not going to fucking call. But I'm also extremely cynical. And what do I know? I'm just a repeating parrot. I don't actually know what I'm talking about. Okay? I need to buy a ghost box so that I can show you guys what this is. Like what I hear. Do you know what a ghost box is? Google it or YouTube it. It's a little thing and it's it flips through channels really fast, and it picks up basically anything that's in the frequency, right? And frequency is how you measure what it is that you can hear clairaudience. So basically it's like a box that is able to give you clairaudient messages right there in your hand. And that is what it sounds like in my head without the white noise. I just hear the each message, and it flips all over, and sometimes it pieces together and sometimes it doesn't. But I'll have to, where do you get one? The internet. But sidebar, one does not play with a ghost box willy-nilly. Okay, it's the more advanced Ouija board. It's a Ouija board for 2021. Okay, instead of, ooh, let's see if we can get it to move. These ghosts are like, bitch, die. Okay, it's not okay. So you have to know how to, I don't recommend just willy-nilly any of that. Because it is a portal and it's a whole other paranormal, supernatural world. But the reason I was going to show you one is because I want you to see what it sounds like in my head. I don't even need to bring one in. I don't need to bring that fucking evil here. You can just, it's not evil, but it's a portal. It's a tool. Like Sauron. You can use it either way, okay? But that is what it sounds like in my head. All right. So I will find something and I will post it. Yeah, okay. Bianca's already on it. Very good. She's my main bitch right there. Okay, I got a bunch of them main bitches. Like her, Tara, Blanche. Hey, Bird, what are you doing? She's like, nah, I'm good. We'll find a video. Okay, so if you want to see what I'm talking about, we're going to put that on the Raven's Nest. The link for that is in the box below. It takes you over to Facebook. There is an April Fool's joke going around in the nest where it's talking about nude pictures and like it's not even in the nest, okay? It just said it's an April Fool's joke that was like, well, somebody keeps sending me nude pictures and I'm tired of it. So if you want to see who it is, click this link. And if you click it, it takes you back to your own fucking profile picture. And we have numerous occasions where people are texting me like, I didn't do that. And I'm like, I know. This is worldwide. Okay, Americans are stupid. And we find this to be quite humorous. Okay, and for those of you who have done it, it's not just you. My inbox is full. All right? And we know you didn't. We know you didn't send nudes. Okay, so for God's sakes, leave Pixie alone. April Fool's Day is fun. Oh my God. That's hilarious. Oh, we need to get one more card. Oh no. So, okay. I'm the one who wants to be with you. Me too. And strength. Look at this. This here lion, that's the sun, okay? He's light as a feather. You know how, like, when you see a guy that's Twitter pated the next day and they're all light as a feather and they're twinkle toes on their feet and good morning and they're giving people flowers. Twinkle toes even. And they just can't wait to talk to you again. So, and the King of Swords. Well, we'll see. Do I need anything else? You kidding me? So this is for like 4 o'clock in the morning. And for those of you, it doesn't have to be a booty call. Okay, it could be. But for most of you, it's not. Okay, I have weird hours. That's Sarah. I'm always up at that time. Fucking my buddy Paul, he'll call me at like 2 o'clock and be like, you want to fix these tractors? I'm like, yes, I do. So it doesn't always have to be nasty, but for whatever reason, I was like, I feel like I need more cards. And this is 4 o'clock in the morning. And then the lily fell out. The lily talks about ambition. Give me. Something is sticky. And so I just want to say, don't be surprised if you get a text. It's like fucking 4 o'clock in the morning. I think that's it. I don't really want to pull anymore. That was a good story, and I don't want to drag it on forever. You guys are hilarious. That was funny. Everything here is funny. We're doing Throwback Thursdays now, where I go through and find the good ones. Okay, and I found a gem this morning. She said it's sticky, you say. It's a bit salty. Oh my God, the endless amount of comedy gold that is the place we call the Raven's Nest. I'm sorry. All right. I know, so did I, Queen Libra. I sat here and laughed at myself. It was me laughing at myself. It was me laughing in echo, in stereo, which made me laugh harder. It does resonate. Fuck yes, it does. It totally does. Where did I hear that when you hear a message, it takes 5 months to actualize? Where did I hear that? If I heard it from somebody on the net, then I'm sorry, I don't credit you because I can't remember. But that's about how long ago that was. Yes, with this video 6 months from now, basically. Oh my God, Queen Libra, me too, except it's a brother. What can we say? We're Libras. It's like that. All right, you guys are silly. Okay, I'm going to try to get some weekend readings done. I was going to go work on that play set, but it snowed last night, so I'm not sure where it went. But we will be back on here tomorrow, and there will be some focused readings on the channel for your viewing pleasure shortly. I love you guys so much. That's good, Bianca. And then start getting your world together slowly for nest living. It's going to be a minute before it's comfortable there. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a good one.